Hello dear children, welcome to English class. Hope you all are fit and fine at home. Children, do you know? Today we are going to learn a beautiful poem, and that poem is related to us. So today we are going to learn a poem which deals with one of our sensory organs. It is about ourselves, children. Children, would you not like to get the information about your body? You might be very keen to know about ourselves, that is our human body. Let us all gather some information about human body. So here I stand before you to give you small information about our human body and the organ about which the poem is written. Children, our body is one of the greatest and wonderful creation of God. Yes, our body is made up of 206 bones, 600 muscles and 22 internal organs. And there are approximately about 78 external organs. So, among them there are 5 sensory organs or sense organs, namely eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. So among them today we are going to learn a poem which is written on our nose. Isn't it funny? Yes. Nose is one of the sensory organ. It is an external organ and it has its own functions. It performs its distinct function. Nose filters the air, removing the dust and germs and help us to breathe. So this is the main and primary function of nose, children. It helps us to breathe. So the nose has smell receptors and nerve cells that help us to smell different things. So you might have observed when you have a rose in your hand, that fragrance, you are able to smell the beautiful fragrance of rose. Isn't it, children? So here nose help us to smell different things. It helps us to distinguish between different smells which are present. The sense of smell varies from one animal to another animal's, children. Vary means they differ, they change, they are different. Do you know, children, our nose can remember up to 50,000 different scents. Isn't it wonderful, children? Now, as we observe the nose of different animals, yes, the sense of smell, it varies from one animal to another animal. And at present, the African elephant has the most keen sense of smell, highest sense of smell. If we compare the sense of smell of a dog and we, the human beings, the sense of smell of a dog is greater as compared to us. Now you can watch the picture, the beautiful picture of different animals and their nose. So here today we are going to learn a poem which is written by Elaine Fisher. So the name of the poem itself is Noses, Children, and it is written by Elaine Fisher. Before we go to the poem, let us collect some information about the poet Elaine Fisher. So she was an American writer who wrote more than 100 books for children. She has written more than 100 books for children. Her works include poetry, prose about nature, biographies and articles for magazines and journals. So she has written many articles for different magazines and journals. So some of her works are The Story Goes On, The Story of Easter, and so on. So she is popular for writing books for children. So this is some information about the poet Helene Fisher. Now let us go to the poem Noses. So just by listening to the title itself, we feel little bit funny. Yes, we are happy and funny. The title itself looks funny, children. So let me sing. So you have to learn it. You have to practice it at home. So the poem follows. Noses. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows, stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair, and between there isn't much space to spare, with my nose like a handle sticking there. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows. If ever you want to giggle and shout and can't think of what to do it about, just look in the mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose sticks out. By Helene Fisher. Once again, children. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows, stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair, and between there isn't much space to spare, with my nose like a handle sticking there. If you ever you want to giggle and shout, if ever you want to giggle and shout, and can't think of what to do it about, just look in the mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose stick out. So there are 3 stanzas in the poem, children. I am going to read the first stanza. So it is as follows. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows, stuck right out where all of it shows, with 2 little holes where the breathing goes. So here the poet is telling, so when we stand, when we look into the mirror, we look at the mirror, we see our image, children. And when the poet looks into the mirror, she finds her nose to be funny. What do you mean by funny, children? Funny means to make us laugh, causing laughter. Why she is feeling her nose to be funny, children? She imagines, the poet imagines that if this is her face, she finds her nose is just sticking, it is attached, it is fixed like a handle. Because you can see, children, you can notice it, the nose, it has come upright, straight, isn't it? So it looks funny for her. It looks funny because it is looking just like a handle. And the handle is fixed and it is having 2 holes. Which are the 2 holes, children? The 2 holes are nothing but the nostrils, which help us to breathe in and breathe out air. So here you know the process of breathing. So what do you mean by breathing, children? It is a process of taking in and giving out air, isn't it? So we inhale oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide, and this process is called as respiration. The poet finds this nose is like a handle with two holes, that are two nostrils, and these two nostrils are used to breathe. So, to breathe. So, it is funny for the poet. The nose is looking funny for a poet. Sometimes you might be wondering, children, so if you observe the nose of different people, they are different, children. Some have long nose, some have blunt nose, some have small nose, some have sharp nose. We get different types of noses. Isn't it, children? And we find them very funny. Isn't it? So, the poet finds a nose to be funny. Let us see in the second stanza what the poet talks about. I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair, and between there isn't much space to spare, with my nose like a handle sticking there. See here. So, the poet feels that the nose is like a handle. And in the second stanza, the poet tells the exact location of the nose, where it is fixed on our face, children. The poet tells us with the end of the chin, between the area. Where the nose is situated, children? With the end of the chin and the start of my hair. So, between this, there is no space to spare. There is no space to spare. It is having a very little space. The space is between there, the nose is situated. The nose is situated between the start of the hair and the end of the chin. So, there is no extra space here. So, we have mouth, we have two eyes, and a small space for the nose to stick. That is the reason it has come outside. That is the imagination of the poet, children. The poet is telling, so in between the place, in between the space, the area, on our face, in between the start of hair and end of chin, a small space is left for the nose. Small space. That small space is here, above the mouth, and it sticks out. The nose sticks out. So, the poet finds the nose is fixed in between the start of the hair and end of her chin. Because the space is very less, there is very less space for the nose, so it is sticking out. That is the reason which is given by the poet, children. Now, let us go to the next stanza, the last stanza. If ever you want to giggle and shout and can't think of what to do it about, just look in the mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose sticks out. So, in the third stanza, the poet tells you about the situation. Sometimes, if you are sad or you are feeling lonely, at that time you want to have some fun. So, what is the way to have fun, children? Very easy. Just you stand in front of your mirror. You stand in front of the mirror. What is the easy method? Just you stand in front of the mirror, and no doubt, just by looking at your nose, you'll start to giggle. Giggle means a silly laugh, a nervous or a silly laugh. So, what is the meaning of giggle, children? Giggle. Giggle. Giggle means a nervous or silly laugh. Children, you might know the meaning of mirror, isn't it? Mirror is nothing but it is made up of glass which reflects the clear image. So what do you mean by mirror, children? It is a glass that reflects a clear image, or a surface that reflects a clear image is called as mirror. Funny means causing laughter. So you have fun when you go for a picnic with your friends. There are many ways to have fun, children. You can go for an amusement park, you can go for a picnic, or you can have a small party at home, and you have lots of fun when you are in the company of your beloved friends. Yes? In the same way, suppose if you are alone and if you are sad, at that time the best way to have fun is just you stand in front of the mirror and you start to laugh on your own, just by looking at that funny nose. So the poet finds a nose to be a funny thing. She likes her nose, children. She finds it to be a funny thing which is sticking just like a handle with two holes on it. So it is a very lively poem which is meant for amusement, just for enjoyment, children. So here what does the poet say, children? The poet gives us a message. It is better to laugh at ourselves than to laugh at others. Isn't it very nice? It's very interesting. The poem carries a message, children. The message is, if you want to have fun, it's better to laugh at yourself than to laugh at others, than teasing others or making fun of others. Yes, here the poet tells us that nose is a funny thing and we can have fun by just looking at the nose. Hope this poem is very clear to you. Now, let us go to the exercise part of this poem. So, the new words in this poem are as follows. The first word, mirror, M-I-R-R-O-R, mirror. Funniest, F-U-N-N-I-E-S-T, funniest. Breathing, B-R-E-A-T-H-I-N-G, breathing. Giggle, G-I-G-G-L-E, giggle. Giggle means a nervous or a silly laugh. Next one. Spare, S-P-A-R-E, spare. S-P-A-R-E, spare means extra, additional to what is needed. What is needed? So you have extra spare of socks, you have extra spare of shoes at home, isn't it? Additional to what is needed is spare. Handle, H-A-N-D-L-E, handle. H-A-N-D-L-E, handle. Doubt, D-O-U-B-T, doubt. Stuck, S-T-U-C-K, stuck. What do you mean by stuck, children? Attached or fixed. So, the nose sticks right on the face like a handle. Meanings. Spare, additional to what is needed. Spare, additional to what is needed. Giggle, a nervous or silly laugh. Giggle, a nervous or silly laugh. Mirror, a surface which reflects clear image. Mirror, a surface which reflects clear image. Funny, causing laughter. Funny, causing laughter. Now, let us go to the singular and plural nouns. Mirror, mirrors. Nose, noses. Hole, holes. Handle, handles. Children, the poem is very simple and very easy. Now let us go to the question answers. Answer the following questions. Let us see the first question. Why does the poet feel that the nose is a funny thing? Why does the poet feel that the nose is a funny thing? Answer. The poet feels that the nose is a funny thing because it sticks like a handle with two holes on the face. Let us go to the next question, children. Why is your nose important for you? Why is your nose important for you? The nose is important for me to breathe and smell. The nose is important for me to breathe and smell. Does the child in the poem like her nose? Why do you think so? Yes, the child likes her nose. She considers it to be a funny thing which sticks out just like a handle on her face. So, the child finds her nose to be a funny thing. So, she likes her nose, children, because it makes her laugh. That is the reason why the child likes her nose, children. So, what is the summary of the poem, children? The poet tells us the importance of nose. So, it has its own function. It helps us to smell and breathe. Along with that, it is a funny thing also because it sticks like a handle with two holes right straight out of our face, on the face. So, that is the reason the poet finds nose to be funny. And this is a short poem. It's a very short poem about noses. Hope you have enjoyed the poem. So, it's the time to conclude my class. Take care. Bye-bye.